Okay. Sorry, it took a second for my microphone to connect there. I don't know why. But neat. All right. So how is everyone doing? Okay. Oh, ouchie. Okay. Steel production. What was I doing here? I'd done a little bit of work while I was in between streams the other day. Okay, Firefox, goodbye. Okay. What the hell is causing jittering? Nope, not that. That is Twitch. That is. Yes, that is the Twitch. Alright. Much better. Alright, now... I wish it would stick with the dynamic when you set it to dynamic. Thank you, Sapphire. Right now the tiny one's asleep, so perfect time to stream for about an hour or so. Or however long she naps. Okay. Now where was I going to? Okay, it is definitely time to start working on some of these space elevator parts. Which means some of this factory needs to get torn down. Over here. And I think this is starting to look nice. Ain't much in there right now. And I've got the hub right there. But I think it's starting to look like an actual factory. And I've got the nice blueprint thing right here. This was where we had biopower going. But that is now disconnected from the main grid. And we are just rocking off of coal. So, I'm gonna rip this out at some point. Just because we don't need production for biomass power anymore. But it powers the things that are here. Which is mainly a system for making up a whole bunch of tickets or power shards at once. By turning the native wildlife into hamburger. And then this factory is going to get entirely rebuilt to a much more aesthetically pleasing design, rather than I produce enough to function. But we need to ensure we have enough power for that first. And I know these power towers cost a bit more, but it's always a bit better to use them. Just because you never know when you're walking around in the wilderness if you need to hitch a ride. I do think that this is actually looking somewhat nice, if a little much. And we are rocking how much for power? 100. I have all the water coming down and going underneath here, which I think looks very nice to have the pipes just kind of exposed there. There is one more that is ready. Each one is 300 water per minute. It's the max for the line. Okay. Now we'll wait a second for the tower to build up. coal to build up before powering it on. I'm gonna try and make this to being a 1,000 megawatt factory before, well, before we get too overwhelmed. Come on, blow. You're not losing too much water, so. Hmm. Please note, I do not figure out my aesthetics before I start building. If it looks hideous, I tear it down. Just like my parents did with me all those years ago. And grapple. Okay, that can actually look good. Swoop that in between each one. Yeah. I see the vision! And I yoinked out my headset. Of course. Okay, I need copper, limestone. And somewhat close to there, so I can start manufacturing. I think actually building it into the void here might be a good idea. No, or just building it here. Since these are too close together, they're probably going to mesh together at some point. So I think I am going to snap it to the grid. I think there's a limestone near here. Hey, little guy. Oh. Nope. Oh, really? It's an impure node. Andale. Okay. Now what can I drop? Delete. Okay. Well, probably not the best one there, but I've got some water there, just enough for factory building. And this should be iron. And more iron, and then there's copper over there. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. That's what the tune this is. I'm hoping it's annoying. But I think this is close enough to the factory for freaking steel that I can pipe it over here, and we can start on everything else. Okay, and what's up there? Oh, is that crash site? Sweet. Alright. Zoop. Oh, that was not a crash site. There ain't shit up here. Doop. Okay. And begin vertical ascension. Okay. Let's see. Actually, place down that. Why did you go there? Stairs. Now to make this start looking... Actually, I probably could have just... Okay. Decoration is fun. No. And this will make it look like a pillar backing that elevator. That way it looks somewhat structurally sound. Can't forget the safety railings. You wouldn't want to fall... To what? Okay, that's a lot further of a fall than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Oh no. Are those two off sync? Oh. Well, it looks like this complex is going to be smaller. In fact, I don't hate that idea. I think that one will actually build up taller. The rain stopped. Sir, you're not supposed to be in there. Well... Can't wait until I get wet concrete. Very much need to ramp up my concrete production. Okay. $75 per minute. If I change that to a tier 2, that should do it. I really hate handcrafting at this point. How many of those do I need? Oh! I know, building another uploader would help speed that up a lot. Okay. Now. Max of 150. $37.5. 150 divided. 150 divided by. Shit. What was it again? $37.5 equals. Wait, what? Did I just forget basic math or something? 4. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the good old tried and trusted manifold. I'm thinking by the next time I'm really streaming for an extended period of time, I should have an avatar made for myself. I've been learning how to do some digital art and have a rough idea, so I'm gonna see if I can do it. And if I ever get popular enough that I can actually afford to invest in an actual artist, I will. Because, as with most tech people anymore, fuck AI! I'm so sick of it. Like, yeah, it can be useful. I can't even deny that. But not at the cost of people's lives, jobs, health, sanity. Oh no, my math was off. That was really dumb of me. 150 times divided by 4. What is that? Yeah, and 150 divided by 4. Huh? Wait, what? Maybe I got the math right? Yeah. Fuck it. We'll see if I'm right later. I ain't no mathologist. Please note, I do know that that's not the right term. Oh. Huh. Neat. Okay. And I think I'm going to do a master storage here. Oh, shit. Well, that didn't go too far, so that's a blessing. We need to figure out how to make this look nicer. Huh. No. I think it is tall enough that, walking health hazard will not cause too much disruption. Okay. Nope. Scoot across. And now to entomb that space giraffe, tick, whale, pig, penguin thing. Forever! You are trapped, my little friend. Your doom has been sealed around you. But you had the lack of prescience to escape. Oh, shit, he was escaping. Go on. Get. Get. Not that way, you dumbass! Some people's children, man. hearing random pops like fireworks. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Milestone reached. The Fixit Jump Pad combines high technology and innovation for optimized factory traversal and an ideal travel experience. Clarification. Ideal travel experience not guaranteed, individual results may vary. Pioneers are responsible for all workplace accidents resulting from jump pad usage.
Yeah, I'm just reminded again. I would never fucking go on one of those things. Oh. And drop. I'm thinking up here will be my centralized storage. I just gotta figure out how to pipe shit up there. And then I know I'm gonna make a liquid biofuel reactor somewhere up here just for making biofuel. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sapphire just sits there hovering in midair. Can I move her with the car? No. Are you enjoying your coffee, dear? Explorer refueling area. That's what'll be here. So no more having to fuel it ourselves. I knew I had a brain. I know these aren't good resource nodes, but this is not meant for perfect. This is meant just to look. You know, this factory is going to be mainly for, I think, just building space elevator parts in the background. I gotta wait for my concrete to refill. But, well, that's gotta go. I can see about trying to complete some of those other hub objectives. And maybe getting an a ladder over on this side. Something to get up there, at least. All right. Hmm. Actually, how many tickets do I got? Not enough. You know what? Let's give it some of this. I know I've probably got more in the actual over there. I don't think I spent them all. Oh no, I spent them all. Organization. Catwalks would probably be a good idea. Nice aesthetic choice. Okay.
Dimensional upload speed increased. Part of the kinetic and thermal energy released during matter conversion has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing for more parts to be transferred in a short time frame.
Loop the veins, ease the flow, make a curve out of a line. Your shallow minds create shallow solutions. Pretty ripples.
Shallow mind? Pretty ripples? I certainly hope that wasn't meant to include me.
Oh, but Ada, it was. Alright, let's create another concrete dimensional depot just so I can up that speed. I know there really isn't a point to having it go any faster because it can't upload faster. Okay, now where did my explorer go? Actually, I think about it. Hmm. And over the clouds of smog we fly. Ugh. What you got for me, buddy? Really? Give me more! Give me more, little lizard doggo! That's the best thing you found yet. Just like in real life, the easiest method of hunting. Via car. And up we go, and further along. Come on, buddy. Stop running away. Donk. Target locked. What? Did he die? Yes. Okay, coal. Coal. Ominous dark cave. Nothing bad happens in ominous dark caves. Can I grab it? Yes. I don't know why vehicles don't do the map thing anymore. That's a weird thing. Because I could swear I remember that they used to trigger the map when you drive by. Hmm. Yeah, gotcha. I think starting tomorrow, I'm going to start uploading some shorts of minis that I've been painting or have painted. Just so that I can start getting some of my mini painting out of the way. And so it strives to make me want to actually paint them more. Oh, well, come in. I'm just busy running around collecting just anything I can. Which has meant a lot of drive-by hunting. Ooh. A want to start heading back. And smack. I know there's a hard drive somewhere around here. Nope, nope. Right. And jump the canyon! Just like Beggar's Canyon back home. No. Okay. I could have just gone a little further around. Nope. Your big ass deserves to get run over. Repeatedly. Just your existence. Okay. Nope. Nope. No. This was not part of the game plan. I don't know how I did this. Oh. Huh. Neat. It seems lately I've just been really good at finding whatever random bugs exist in games. Mass Effect, I've got whatever is causing Shepard to T-pose dramatically. Fallout has just been the worst. New Vegas only acts up when OBS is running. It is the single weirdest glitch I have ever encountered. And I don't know what's causing it. It does not make sense. Because if OBS is closed, New Vegas runs just fine. If New Vegas is open, New Vegas will crash. Fallout 4 is just Fallout 4. And then with Fallout 3, I don't know if I've even started it on this computer. It's been a long time since I played through it. Now, I'm never going to do speedrunning. Not anymore. I did it once or twice when I was younger. Mostly as a, can I do this? The answer was an astounding, you guessed it, eh? Take out the big guy first. I'm just glad he ain't radioactive. I hate the radioactive hogs. Mostly because they've got high health and a damage over time. Oh, I killed him. I do like how yellow their bellies are and everything. Like, it's a nice color contrast. Does this one need, like, a shit ton of power? Yep. Ow. Oh, you're over there. More computers. Ow, you little brat. Okay, I could probably just get it barely. Just these two. Who wants Gas Novelist? am I at 105? Oh. Oh, I ran out of fuel real quick there. Okay, that explains it. And kill that. Why is that not... What? What? You know what? I'm just not gonna question it. Wait, where's my dismantle crate? What can I get rid of? Oh, okay. Something didn't like me. Oh, good. It's foggy. Wonderful weather to have. I think the only thing I'd really want is like a few more examples of just passive fauna. Just something to make it feel alive. I know the game would probably just implode on itself with that, but it'd be nice. I am thinking about picking up a new motherboard along with a new CPU cooler. I've been eyeing the combo on Newegg for that for a second. Like to get some more RAM, but and again, please note earlier statement, sick of AI. But I got a very long-winded rant on how this shit is mostly not even a real AI. Like, it's not, but it's not exactly it. Like, it can't actually come up with something entirely fresh. Like, everything it makes will always feel a little stale or repetitive or something. There'll always just be something a little off. Personally, I think you need to combine like 6 different technologies to make anything close to a true AI. I think there's just something weird. Probably need quantum stuff in there. Because, well, quantum entanglement's weirdness. Besides that, as good old Einstein put it, spooky action at a distance. No, there's just a SAM node. Not really useful yet. Avoiding the purple swamp. Not going there. That's a rad hog. And nothing there. Oh, hello, sir. I'm sorry. No. Not the way I want to die. Ooh.
This is a shrine to windows and weaving. Harvest.
Can you launch rocks? No.
Defile the scripture. Consume. Consume. Consume.
Okay. Yeah. No, thank you.
Harmonize with us.
Oh, there's 2. Lovely. Just lovely weather you were having today.
Play.
Yep.
Play.
Yep.
Play. Look through the window.
Nope, you don't see me. Why did you see me? Oh, actually, that was the right way. Yep. That's probably bauxite. Ain't gonna fuck with that for a second. That is water. Good old bottled water. Nitrogen. Ah, the Hell Pit. Yeah, Hell Pit's the right term. Come on. When yeah, I could make. Oh. Oh shit. Can I just make an equipment workshop and... Little too low on health there. Do I got the materials to build a spawn? Ooh. Hey! Let's build one. Portable toilet, go! Okay.
wish to encourage you to make better choices.
Son of a bitch. That was a sucker punch. Nope, 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 nope. Oh! Portable toilets, man. Gotcha. What can I drop? This is probably not the safest place to be doing this. He suddenly realized with great alarm. That was probably really dumb. Yep, really dumb. He just double rammed me. I will keep shooting you until you stop trying to hit me. You have stopped. Okay. Come on. Okay, fused modular frames. I feel like this is like one of those old Sonic battles from like just before it swapped over to 3D. I am fine with killing a radio hog this way. Ooh, no, 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 no. He was very radioactive. Cue the Imagine Dragons song. Radioactive. I literally cannot remember anything other than that right now. Who knew a portable toilet would save your life? And in there. What else can I stick in there? Yeah, because I am not leaving that shit behind. Okay. Well, this poor spitter is dead. I knew I was foreshadowing, saying I don't want to run into one of those rat hogs. I don't know what their actual name is in game, but that's what I call them. Sir? You're making a lot of noise. I really just want to run into one of the jetpack hogs. Because it's just hilarious. Oh no. Did I screw up? So it appears vehicles do not give you fall damage. I don't know when they made that change. I am not complaining about that change. I do wish vehicles were a little less slippery. And I think that's about my biggest complaint about vehicles. Especially after the rework. Yeah. Yeah, you see? Perfect stuff. Why are you running CPU so high today? Satisfactory? Normally you're a lot calmer. Normally you hit memory a lot harder for me. Yeah, I know. Oh wait, do I have sorting splitters yet? That way I can be lazy. Oh, rain. Okay. I don't need a programmable splitter, but... Doot. Doot. At least not yet. Oh.
Smart Splitter unlocked. The Smart Splitter offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor belt logistics.
You don't say, Ada. Okay. And... shit. Wait, is it because it just hasn't uploaded them? Oh. Yeah. And one more. Okay. Leave that be for a second. Okay. I have an idea. I don't know if I like the idea yet, but I'll see if I can make it look nicer. And let's begin automating biomass. I'm just gonna sit here while I get a shit ton of tickets. No, not a shit ton. I already burned a lot of BioPoints tickets, but a few. Okay, so 9 tickets isn't terrible. I haven't completely borked the exchange rate there, but it's gonna take a bit. Basically, I finally want to get the golden nut. That is my goal with this playthrough. Not just the golden nut, the other expensive items. I'll get the Elon Musk-mobile here in a bit. Okay, somewhere here, I am thinking is that good?
Fixit wishes to remind you that the vehicle path tools, which can be found in your build menu, can connect directly to the truck station's dock area. This ensures it will connect properly once everything is automated. The truck station can be set to load or unload, and can also refuel vehicles. Unlike some pioneers, truck stations care about saving humanity.
Yes, Ada. Not what I wanted, but I won't complain. Okay. March splitter. Center output, wood. What? Leaves. Any undefined. Okay, I will. Oh, I wish we had half walls. That's like one of the biggest pet peeves, is I just wish we had half walls. Wood. Leaves. Now, personally, I want to get it to the where I can use liquid biofuel instead. Since this is entirely just for running my explorers. So that is why you're going to see me leave a massive gap in between, is so that I can ultimately end up getting water pumped into here. And get a little bit of... Hey, that was leaves that I yoinked, not biomass. Because this don't need to be too fast. Except for loading. That'd be nice to be faster. Give me a second. I don't know what is up with YouTube's problem if you leave it off of a video, on a video, and then you reopen and it decides, yeah, we're just going to play a short rather than what you wanted. Ugh. Alright, but it looks like I am almost done with what I wanted to do today. Well, not all of it. Really, not most of it. But, done with enough today to make it at least interesting. Big storage, holds lots of plants. Very, very good. Alright. Now to buy the architecture catwalks. Why did it freeze? Ah! No. I think it's raining. And we now have signs.
Where did you leave your lizard doggos? What's in this storage container? Where did you put the essential components needed to save humanity? Do you wish there was text to prevent you from constantly taking the wrong turn? Disguise your struggles to comprehend the complexity of your surroundings with signs.
Okay. Now... Oh, now with 10% more natural ingredients. That sounds yummers. Ooh, actually, I got a better idea. Leaves here. Boop. Doot. And layout. Can I get it facing the other way? Yay. God damn it. I could have fixed the arrow there. Actually, let's just make it all orange. E5, 9, 2, 44. Of course. That would mean the arrow doesn't stand out. Okay. And matte and emission strength off. Good, good. And now I can do modifications. And add more as we grow. And the factory will grow. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. So, till I get enough Somber Sloops, I'm not gonna set it up so that it will automatically make all the biomass and everything. is I need 2 somber sloops per... Well, no. Once I turn it to alien protein, I can then skip out on some. I think all I have to do is get it to alien protein, and then I can change it over to doing the DNA shards there. Right. And then I'll do a little bit every once in a while off stream. That truck station should be getting power. Why? Oh, I didn't plug it in. That would explain that. Alright. And yeah. And fully loaded. I want and brighten, saturate, saturation. Okay. Okay, that's better color combo than I thought. It looks like Lego Power Miners, to be honest, though. Which I kinda dig. I'll definitely have to get some lighting set up in here. But I think that is everything I've got for tonight. And well, I think I am done. And I'm just going to photo mode. Now, how do I do selfie? Okay. I know what I want to do. Oh! I didn't know this game had a third-person mode. Perfect. All right. Good night. Good luck and everything else that you can think of, word-wise. All right. Good night, everybody.